Interesting. I always try to remember a quote from the movie 7 Years in Tibet. If a problem can be solved, there's no use worrying about it. If it can't be solved, worrying will do no good. Interesting. Never seen that fucking movie. It's probably a B-rated film, but... Welcome to Casual Exchanges Podcast. What are we doing here? We are going to... It's going to be a 50-50 split. Going to be honest. Sometimes we are just going to complain about people on Reddit. Other times, we're going to try to be a little bit more constructive and breathe new perspectives into Reddit threads. Okay, why the fuck are we going to do this? That's a great question. Okay, because I think it is absolutely okay to sometimes complain about the woes and problems of life. But then after that, we need to start working on a solution. And I feel like these days, we definitely see a lot of the complaining and less of the solution. So hopefully, me and my 5 friends will start to contribute to the solutions part of that. If you like this discussion or a previous video discussion, feel free to hit us up for our Discord and we can further the conversation. My family still hasn't come home. This feels a lot like that time that my dad went out for cigarettes. Guess I'm gonna just fucking keep recording, bro. I might actually just fall asleep before they get home. I'm not gonna lie. What's a movie quote that permanently lives rent-free in your head? I wonder how many other millennials have this. It is absolutely Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Why are you still awake? I feel like that's talking straight to me, bro. What's your solution on helping homeless people?
Dig a moat! We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else!
Somebody's going to be salty about that. Ooh, that's interesting. People who have been clinically dead. What did you experience? Corner poked my butthole. Is there anything to your immediate right? Oh, shit. No, I'm kidding. No, there's not. A wall. Staying calm. What was the actual prompt again? What did you not get until you were 30 plus? Staying calm. I finally understood that you have no control over how someone acts, but you do have control over how you react. Makes life so much easier to just take a deep breath, evaluate the situation, and be rational at it. Wow. Thank you for all the upvotes. Learning this has absolutely changed my life and career for the better. I do sometimes scream, fuck, into the void when I'm alone, so that helps too. It's interesting. Good. Wow, man. Honestly, I found some decent Reddit threads tonight for all the shit that I talked. I'm happy for us. I'm legit happy for us. Yeah, staying calm, super underrated. Nobody is going to fucking agree with me. But yes, do not react. Like, take a deep breath. And again, like, even if something that seems unfavorable is about to transpire, like, take a deep breath and think it out. Okay, analyze, okay, what are the parts that we can control? Is this something that is fully come to fruition, or is this something that is getting set in motion that maybe we still have control over, like where it lands? Again, I think there are a lot of questions that you can ask and try to game it out. I think I see way too many people just freak the fuck out immediately, and it's always to their detriment. So staying calm, I like that. Good for you, buddy. Character reaction 12, good for you. Interesting. I always try to remember a quote from the movie 7 Years in Tibet. If a problem can be solved, there's no use worrying about it. If it can't be solved, worrying will do no good. Interesting. Never seen that fucking movie. It's probably a B-rated film, but that's probably a film that everybody's seen and I'm the only one. Decent quote. Good for you. That it takes purposeful effort to get and stay in shape. Got fat in my 20's, lost all of it in my 30's because I got serious about fitness and health. Diet also is like 70% of being healthy too. Yeah, I'm not going to rant on this too long because it's way too easy for me to rant about like fitness and diet and shit like that. And also, like right now, let's be honest, I'm fat. Nobody wants to hear a fat guy give fitness advice. if you just start earlier, you'll be better off. It's a lot like investing. Like the earlier you start, the better off you're going to be. Just period. Marrying a good person is much more important than marrying a hot person. Yeah, probably. A fulfilling life can look dramatically different from a chill one. This is really interesting because my thoughts on this one, again, if you just want like I guess my idea of chill is like just kind of coasting through, and not really trying to create waves and just trying to keep things, at kind of baseline. Versus if you're looking for a fulfilling life, that may require you to do hard things, in my opinion. That may require you to, for me, the pursuit of getting better at things is pretty important. I like getting better at the different lifting things that I do. I like getting better like at the range, no matter what I'm shooting. I like, when I go paintballing, I don't want to be the first guy out. Like, I like getting better at these things over time. I find it fulfilling. And for my family, just making sure that, like, over time we're getting better and we're trending in the direction I want to be going. That's really important for me, too. I couldn't do that if I just wanted to just kind of chill and not to go outside of my comfort zone. Sitting at home in peace and quiet is mentally and emotionally healing and becoming highly addictive over time. Yeah, this is something that's really interesting. I found for myself, solitude became it almost became like an opiate. But the problem is, opiates are addictive and then they ruin your life. It becomes a thing, at least in my experience, to where you get so comfortable being alone that you don't recognize when it shifts. And that when it is time for you to kind of break out of that, and kind of go get with other people, maybe lean on other people for a period. One more. I can opt out of friendships and relationships that I no longer want to be a part of. Just because we've been friends since X doesn't mean I owe anyone access to my current life. Yeah, that's something that's really interesting. There's a really interesting conversation to be had about how we should approach relationships and what the recipe should be for kind of reciprocity of time, energy, and effort and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't completely disagree with this. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter how long I've known somebody. At the end of the day, there are people in my family who have, known me my entire life, and yet know almost nothing about my adult life. So there's definitely a really interesting conversation to be had about this. I'd love to fucking talk to somebody about relationships one day. And that's all, folks. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That way you can talk shit on my next video too, all right? Have fun. Let's try to do this again sometime.